For many foreigners who choose to live in Thailand long-term, the 90-day report is a regular part of life. It is a mandatory process. It is not something you can ignore. Put simply, it is a requirement for foreigners holding certain types of long-stay visas to report their current address to the Thai Immigration Bureau every 90 days. This is not a visa extension, it is a separate requirement that you must complete. The purpose is to confirm you are still residing at the address you registered. Think of it as a periodic check-in for the authorities to keep records updated, so who needs to file? The rule applies to any foreigner granted permission to stay long-term in Thailand. This includes non-immigrant visa holders, non-B, business or work, non-O, marriage or retirement, non-ED, education. If you're here on a 30-day visa exemption or a 60-day tourist visa, you do not need to file. The report is for visas allowing continuous stays longer than 90 days. Your first report count starts from the day you enter Thailand on that long-term visa. This is your personal responsibility. Your employer or school might help, but the legal obligation rests with you. The 90-day period is strict. It means every 90 days of continuous stay. If you leave Thailand and re-enter, the 90-day count resets. Many find it daunting at first, but it becomes routine. Main takeaway: if you're long-term in Thailand on a valid long-stay visa, the 90-day report is non-negotiable. You might wonder why the Thai government requires this regular check-in. The primary reason for the 90-day report is national security. By requiring foreigners to confirm their address every 3 months, the Immigration Bureau maintains a more accurate and up-to-date database of who is living where. This helps authorities monitor the presence of foreigners within the country. In a world where security is a growing concern for all governments, this system is seen as a tool to help ensure the safety and well-being of everyone in Thailand, including both Thai citizens and the foreign residents themselves. It allows them to track individuals and ensure they are complying with the conditions of their stay. Another key reason is administrative record-keeping. Thailand hosts a large and diverse population of expatriates, from retirees, students, business professionals, their families. Managing this population requires accurate data. The 90-day report provides a consistent stream of information that helps various government agencies plan and allocate resources. For example, knowing where foreign communities are concentrated can be useful for providing services or for emergency planning purposes. It ensures that the address on file is not outdated, which is crucial if authorities ever need to contact a foreign national for any official reason. From the government's perspective, the rule also helps enforce immigration laws. It serves as a checkpoint to ensure that the foreigner is still in the country and has not overstayed their permitted time. While the 90-day report is not a visa extension, the act of reporting can sometimes bring other issues to light, such as an expired visa. It acts as a recurring reminder for foreigners to be mindful of their legal status in the country. Finally, the requirement is rooted in Thai law. The Immigration Act of B.2522, 1979, provides the legal framework for the management of foreigners entering and residing in the kingdom. Understanding these reasons can help you see the process not just as a chore, but as a part of a larger system designed to maintain order and security for everyone living in Thailand. Filing your 90-day report in person is the most traditional and, for many, the most reliable method. Locate the correct immigration office. If you live in Bangkok, you will likely need to go to the Immigration Division 1 office at Government Complex Chang Wathana. For those living in other provinces, you will visit the local immigration office that has jurisdiction over your area of residence. You can file in person up to 15 days before your due date, or up to 7 days after. However, I strongly advise filing before the due date. Once you arrive at the immigration office, the process is usually quite straightforward, though it can be time-consuming. You will need to get the correct form, which is the TM.47, also known as the Form for Alien to Notify of Staying Longer than 90 Days. You can often download this form online beforehand and fill it out at home to save time. Be prepared for a queue. Take a number from the ticket machine and wait for your number to be called. This is where patience becomes a virtue. Bring a book or have your phone fully charged. When your number is called, you will approach the counter and present your documents to the immigration officer. You will need your original passport, a completed TM.47 form, and photocopies of key pages from your passport. The officer will review your documents, check your details in their system, and if everything is in order, they will process your report. They will then staple a small slip of paper, the appointment slip, into your passport. This appointment slip is very important. It shows the date of your current report and the due date for your next 90-day report. Once you have this slip, you are done. You have successfully completed your 90-day report and can leave the office. For those who, prefer to avoid the queues and travel time, the online 90-day reporting system is honestly an excellent alternative. It lets you submit your report from the comfort of your home or office. The service is available through the Thai Immigration Bureau's official website. Now, to use this method, you have to file within a specific window. That's between 15 days and 7 days before your report due date. You can't file online if your due date is less than 7 days away, and you also can't file if it's more than 15 days away. This timeline is strict, so really you have to plan accordingly if you want to use the online option. The first step is to navigate to the online TM.47 reporting section of the immigration website. If you're a first-time user, you'll need to register for an account, personal details, passport number, creating a username password. Once you're registered, you can log into the system. The online form is basically a digital version of the paper, TM.47. You'll need to carefully enter all the required information, like your name, nationality, passport details, arrival date, your current address in Thailand. Accuracy is really critical here. Any mistakes could lead to your application being rejected. After you've filled in all your details, the next step is submission. Once submitted, your application status will show as in progress. The immigration officer will review your online application, approved. If your application is approved, you need to log back into the system and print out the confirmation page. This page is your proof of reporting and shows your next due date. Regardless of how you choose to file your 90-day report, you'll need a specific set of documents. Honestly, being prepared with the right paperwork is the most important step for a smooth process. For filing in person, the list is pretty standard. You must always bring your original passport. This is non-negotiable since the officer needs to see it and place the new appointment slip inside. You'll also need a completed TM.47 form. You can fill it out at the office or prepare it in advance. It's wise to bring a pen with blue or black ink, just in case. In addition to your passport and the TM.47 form, you'll need a set of photocopies. Passport main information page, the one with your photo, page showing your current long-stay visa, page with your latest entry stamp into Thailand, a copy of your TM6 departure card, if applicable. It's a good idea to sign each photocopy. While it's not always asked for, having them ready can really prevent delays. For filing online, you don't need physical documents at the time of submission, but you do need all the information from them. Type your full name as it appears in your passport. Type your passport number. Type your visa details. Type your arrival card number, TM6, if applicable. Keep your passport in front of you while filling the form. The most important document you get from the online process is the printed confirmation of approval. This becomes your official record, so don't forget to print it and keep it safe. If you choose to file by mail, the document requirements are a bit more extensive. Send your completed TM.47 form. Send photocopies of relevant passport pages, photo page, visa page, latest entry stamp page. Include a self-addressed, stamped envelope. The officer will mail the new appointment slip back to you in that envelope. Send everything via registered mail to your local immigration office. Mail it at least 15 days before your due date to allow for postal delays and processing time. Each method has its own rules and timelines. Failing to complete your 90-day report on time is not something the Thai Immigration Bureau takes lightly. There are specific fines and penalties in place for those who are late or who neglect the requirement altogether. The standard fine for late reporting is 2,000 baht. This fine is usually applied if you go to the immigration office to report after your 7-day grace period has expired. Officers at the counter will see the overdue date in their system. You'll be directed to pay the fine. They'll process your report and issue a new appointment slip. It's a straightforward penalty for a simple oversight. However, the consequences can get more severe. If you are stopped by a police officer for any reason, they check your passport and see that your 90-day report is overdue, the fine can be higher. You can be fined up to 5,000 baht, and you'll still need to go to an immigration office to sort it out. It's seen as more serious because you were caught, not voluntarily reporting. This can be stressful and embarrassing. It's easily avoidable. Keep track of your dates and report on time. The most serious penalty is for those who completely fail to report. A single late report might just result in a fine, but consistent or very long overdue cases can be treated as violation of your stay conditions. This could jeopardize your visa status and affect future visa extensions. Immigration officials have wide discretion. A record of non-compliance doesn't reflect well. It suggests disregard for Thai law, not a good position to be in. but being far out of compliance can lead to arrest, detention, deportation, especially if combined with an overstay of your visa. The message is clear. Pay attention to your dates and avoid these penalties altogether. Living in Thailand is a wonderful experience. Dealing with admin tasks like the 90-day report should be a minor stress-free part of it. A few simple habits can make the whole process smooth and easy. My number one tip is to set multiple reminders. As soon as you get your new appointment slip, take a photo of it. Then, right away, create an event in your phone's calendar. Set an alert 16 days before the due date. This will remind you that your window for online filing is about to open. Set a second alert 8 days before the due date as a final reminder. Another excellent tip is to keep a dedicated immigration folder at home. This folder should have all your important documents. Keep your passport, keep your work permit if you have one, keep copies of your rental agreement. Also, keep a stash of pre-signed photocopies of your passport pages, the passport photo page, your current visa page, your latest entry stamp. When it's time to report, you won't have to hunt for documents or run to a copy shop. Everything you need will be organized and in one place, ready to go. This simple organizational habit can save you a lot of stress and time. When filing, whether online or in person, always double-check your information. A small typo in your name or passport number can lead to a rejected online application, or delays at the immigration office. Take an extra minute to review the TM.47 form or the online fields before submitting. If you do file online, check the status of your application a few days later. Don't just submit and forget. Make sure you see an approved status. Print the confirmation. Finally, always be polite and patient when dealing with immigration officers. A smile and a respectful attitude can go a long way. Following these simple tips will make your 90-day report a minor item on your to-do list, not a major source of anxiety. It's part of respecting the rules of the country you've chosen to call your home.